What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So we're here today with another Higurashi Let's Play playthrough, watch through, whatever you want to call it. Now, a few changes that I'm going to announce right at the beginning. You can hear the fun in the background, but I'm going to turn it off in a few seconds. Just let me finish my speech, quote unquote, my speech. So first change that I'm going to do is instead of every week, it's going to be every 2 weeks. Now, in terms of the length, the duration, it won't actually change much because we're still going to be doing 4 hours every 2 weeks, which would obviously translate to 2 hours every week. But the reason why we're changing over to this new format is that it's getting quite warm. Summer is approaching. The UK is getting quite hot, quite dry. So I'm going to have to turn off the fan, obviously, for this playthrough series. So that's what I'm saying. Right now it's still on, but in a second I'm going to turn it off once we actually get to continue playing. But because it's so warm, I'm going to be doing a lot of shorter videos. So my videos will be 10-minute long, 15 minutes long, 5 minutes long. So I'm going to be playing much shorter bursts, but every 2 weeks I'm going to put it all into 1 or 2 giant videos, maybe like two 2-hour-long videos, with like all the 5 to 10 minute parts, and then you'll just have it like that essentially. But because that way I can play it without having the fun in the background, basically. So that's why we're changing it over to every 2 weeks instead of every week, because doing the every week would kind of be a nuisance, I guess, but like doing it every 2 weeks would be much better, I guess, for me. Maybe for you lot as well. Well, it will be, because you won't have to hear the fun in the background. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing. So also because obviously the tips, nobody really cared about them. Let's be totally honest here. Nobody really cared about the tips in terms of like watching the tips videos. I'm just going to put them into the regular videos as well, so I'm not going to keep them separate, kind of like what I've done in the last one essentially. So that's the plan for now on. Let us turn the fan off and continue. Load from where we were off last time. Let's get started. Sleepy. Yeah, he's most certainly tired. I'm usually awake once it's time to eat, but it doesn't look like I can do it today. Alright.
ゆうべ遅くまでテレビ見てたら眠くて眠くて
Personally, I always wake up after I've eaten. Not before I've eaten, after I've eaten. That's kind of when I get the strength. I was watching TV until late last night. I'm so tired right now.
ケイちゃんが喜びそうな番組なんかやってたっけ?
One of those raunchy TV shows you lived so much on last night. Well, certainly. How extremely vile.
ちょっと待て勝手に想像して決めつけるんじゃねえ
Wait a second. Don't imagine things and jump to conclusions.
男の子なら当然です。恥ずかしくないですよ。
Alright there, tiny little Rika. Alright there. Rika not patting her head only made me feel, oh no. Shame. Ding 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 ding. Shame.
ちょっとこの昼休みは爆睡させてくれ
Could you just let me pass out this lunch break?
いやほんとマジで
No, seriously.
あら、私が黙って見過ごすとお思いで
My, you would think I would just sit here and load it.
邪魔したら怒る
That's exactly what they want.
すごい怒る
That's exactly what they want. You've shown a weakness, and they're gonna abuse it now. Oh no. And we fade to black. This was just dreadful. Just so sleepy. I slumped my head onto the desk and drifted off into an afternoon nap. It seemed that Satoko had responded, but I pretended not to hear.
さとこちゃんやめなよ
Cut it out, Satoko-chan.
ケイチくん寝ちゃった
Keiichi-kun fell asleep.
寝顔かいい
His sleeping face so kawaii.
後でお持ち帰りしていいから
Hey, you can take him home later.
そっとしときな
Let him be for
向
now.
こうへ移動しましょうです
Let's move over there.
ケイチにうるさいと悪いですよ
It would be rude to Keiichi if we bothered him now. Rika-chan really is a good girl.
先生が来ても起こさないであげましょうです
He's gonna get in trouble. Oh no, let's not wake him up even if Keiichi comes back. Hey, trouble. I take that back. The music just stops. that was quite an abrupt end, to be totally honest. I was like, did the thing crash? But no, it was just the music that stopped. The excuse that I didn't sleep much last night because I was watching TV was a lie. It was at the usual time, but because of the conversation with Oishi-san in the afternoon, I didn't get much sleep. I mean, not many people would, let's be totally honest here. Just spending a day like this, it's almost as if the incident with Tomitake-san didn't happen. Sooner or later, they're gonna find out, right? Like, they have to, sooner or later, sooner or later, there's gonna be in the news or something. It made me think, was Oishi-san just trying to deceive me? Nah, definitely not. Definitely not. That's the one thing I'm certain about. But it was probably the truth. One thing was certain, I couldn't speak to anyone about it. He wanted my assistance, but I really didn't know anything about it. If I knew I wasn't going to be any help, I probably wouldn't have listened to it in the first place. Nah, you let's not kid yourself. You were way too curious. I was way too curious. Of course we were going to listen in. And then it ended up with me, again, regretting learning something I didn't need to know. But you still liked to know it. That's just the way it is. If I'd never learned about it, I would have, without it, I'd be goofing off with the rest of them right now. You can't unhear the things that you heard. I couldn't help but resent Oishi-san for this.
それっていつから?
Huh? When was that? Just middle of a different conversation right now.
もう次の日にはいなかったって。
I heard he wasn't there the next day.
綿流しの晩に失踪したらしいよ。
Oh no, are they? They know, don't they? Do they know? I don't know. Maybe they're talking about something else, but it appears he vanished the night of the Watanagashi. Mian whispered to keep others from listening, but I could hear it clearly. On the other hand, Arena's voice was even harder to pick up, but I could still tell that she was quite upset. Probably just like the toy or something. That's probably what they're talking about. It couldn't be. Are they talking about? It's the typical what's called like the third act misunderstanding where you're like, are they talking about this? Are they talking about that? And it's like, no, they're talking about something completely different. But because they use pronouns and they don't actually name it by name, it's like, no, you're just a typical misunderstanding.
さん、けなの?
Itake. Yeah, no, typical.
わかんない。
Not sure.
私の知る限りではね。
That's all I know. I would have to feign ignorance about this topic because I needed to keep it a secret. Rather than waking up and being forced to lie to join a conversation, it was much easier to just sit here and pretend I was asleep to listen in on a discussion. Wait, why did I have to pretend to be asleep while eavesdropping on my friend's conversation? The guilt stung.
で、他にもいるんでしょ?
So, and me, there are others, right? Too.
彼女がタタリに会ったのか、鬼隠しに会ったのかわかんないけどね。
From the curse, okay, so they are talking about the curse, okay. Onikakushi to be hidden away by a demon. Oh, Kakushi, okay. I mean, that's what the chapter is called, chapter 1, Onikakushi, so it makes sense, I guess. What a mysterious phrase. I did, however, get the feeling it meant nothing good.
いや、何せよ、もう一人いるんだよね。
Well, there was another, right?
だよね。
Right?
お社様なら、ね。
If it's Oyashiro-sama, yeah.
でも、
But,
今年は出ないよ。
this year, at all?
バッチャと村長さんが話してたんだけどさ。
Grandma and Mayor talked about it.
今年は事前に警察と話がつけてあるらしいんだよ。
Seems they talked to the police about it beforehand.
何が起こっても騒ぎにしないで穏便に片付けるって。
They said they would take care of whatever happens this year without causing a commotion.
じゃあ、レナたちが知らないだけで、どこかで誰かがかもしれないってこと?
Without us knowing, someone had killed them, perhaps, you mean? I'm not sure. Taken? Talked? Not taken.
かもね。
Maybe. I wish you would just hear it clearer. Clear your ears.
次はレナかな?
Next could me. I wonder. Next could be me. I wonder. Oof.
安心しなよ。
Don't worry, the outsider. Oof.
レナはちゃんと帰ってきたよ。
You got home safely.
でも、ダメだったんでしょ?
But is not allowed, right? So those two seem to know.
昔の話だよ。
That was a long time ago.
もうやめよう、この話。
Let's stop talking about this. Amidst the uncomfortable mood, both of them went silent. The entirety of the conversation was still a bit unclear, but a few parts caught my attention. First of all, the term Onikakushi, to be deemed away, but the context it was used in, I would guess it's similar to being Spirited Away. I've never seen a movie actually, Spirited Away. I've had it downloaded for like the longest time and I always wanted to get to it, but I've not seen it yet. I've only seen like 2 Ghibli movies. One I did a reaction to. People hated my reaction to it, granted, because I didn't feel the way they did. You know, they wanted me to feel, I guess. And the one is Howl's Moving Castle, which I basically just watched for the music, because I always loved the music, and I was like, okay, I love the music. Let me see the movie. The movie was okay. The one, the thing that I reacted to, I can't remember what it's called. Princess Momonoke. I did that for a 1,000 subscriber special a long time ago. That was okay as well. Nothing like special, just okay. I can already smell the dislikes. I can already smell the salt. It smells glorious. I suspected that was what it meant because Tomitake-san and that woman, it really bugged me that I did not know her name, vanished after the Watanagashi. The next thing that stuck out was when Rena said, there is another one, right? Mion also said, if it's Oishoryo-sama, yeah, responding to something. If it's Oishoryo-sama's curse, then there had to be 2 victims, and that's what she meant. Come to think of it, I remember Mion saying at the beginning that they didn't know if it was from the curse or it was from a case of Onikakushi. It seems that the curses being deemed that way are different things, and they were phenomena that were paired together. Okay, interesting. I just right away, the Pillory Shot, I recalled Tomitake-san's terrible end. That wasn't something as elegant as disappearing. That horrendous end would best be described as cursed. Then, that woman with him, it means she vanished because she was deemed away. What I do know is that there is not only an even number of victims of the curse proper, and the last point that bothered me was Rena. Rena was frightened. Understandable. For what reason, I did not know. However, she knew that something had made her a potential target for Yoshi and Rosas. They only arrived like a year ago. That's what she said earlier. And it's like, the newcomers. That's the whole point. If I recall correctly, Oishoryo-sama should be the guardian deity of Hinamizawa. Isn't a guardian deity supposed to defend the citizens and drive out invaders? If I recall correctly, yesterday Oishoryo-san said that originally the targets were enemies of the village, but recently there is no longer any distinction between them or regular outsiders. But if that was the case, then I would think that it'd be the more likely target. Then I think I'd be the more likely target, having moved here more recently than Rena. From her composure, I could infer that she was grimly certain that she would be next. I should probably relay what I heard just now to Oishoryo-sama, informing the police of what I heard by eavesdropping on my friends while pretending to be asleep. It made me feel terrible. Sometimes we do what we must. It raised a few questions and left me with a bad taste in my mouth. Would it be better not to seek the answer to those questions? As I continued to learn more and more, I felt like I had fallen past the point of no return. I would definitely regret this one day, most certainly. But you'll also not regret this one day. I would definitely regret ever having learned of these events. And the music. How can you just have the music? It's so jarring, right? Just like, cut off, back. It's like, okay. The teacher approaches. Keiichi-san, you must awaken. In the distance, I could hear the ring of the handbell signaling the start of the afternoon classes. Yeah, I couldn't sleep at all. I don't blame you. Not at all. I hastily opened my eyes and raised my head up. It was in that moment when I leaned against the back of my seat. Okay. Ouch. Hey. There's a film tag stuck on the back of my chair of tape. Circumstantial evidence was enough. Yeah, Satoko, most certainly. Guilty without trial. That's kind of how the world works nowadays. Guilty without evidence. You're proven guilty before you're innocent. It's a kind of ridiculous world, actually. You could say whatever and people will believe it. It's like, where is the evidence? I don't need evidence. I said that. Okay, shut up. Capital punishment. I furiously jumped up from my seat. And I tripped as my feet were tangled up. I'll take out you in 2 ways. Got him. My shoelaces have been tied together.
やるじゃねえかサトコ
Not bad, Satoko.
俺が寝ている間に気配を消してこれだけの上等をやってくれるんだよ
While I was sleeping, you were able to conceal your presence to pull off this fine piece of work. Is that true? Ichichi came in right as I was about to pull off my shoes and tackle Satoko. Whoa!
先生が来ましたよケイチさん
You don't know that our teacher has arrived, Keiichi-san.
着席遊ばせ
Take your seat. Smug. Smug face. Super smug face. Not carrying one bit, I made her eat a flick to the forehead. Haha.
ケイチさんがいじめた
In front of the teacher. You're screwed. You're screwed.
ほら
Oi,
前原くん下級生をいじめてはいけま
here's the killer. Right there. That's the killer. They're picking the younger kids, Maibara-kun.
せん謝りなさい
Apologize to her. Smug. Smug! So I started to think. Smug. Times 10.
前原くん
No.
へいへい謝りますよサトコさんごめんなさい
No. In any case, I apologize even if it wasn't in a completely insincere tone of voice. Yeah. I apologize, sure I do. Damn it, I remember this.
ケイちゃんその恨みは部活でね
Kyo-chan, get your revenge at the club.
着席
Take a seat. I sat down after Mia told me to. She'd switched to class representative mode. Look at that frown. Turn that frown upside down. Is that the end of the school day? School, I can't even say it. Is that the end of the school day? Yes, it is. Okay, I think that's actually a great point. Yeah, like I said, these videos will be relatively short, but like as I said, I'll put it all together. But this is a great spot to end it. I can turn the fun back on. So I'll be seeing you all, ladies and gentlemen, in the next one. Everyone, have a nice day. Peace out and bye. See you later. Like I said, very short ones. But at the end of the day, for you lot, it won't change a thing. So I guess you shouldn't complain. I guess I shouldn't complain. Anyway, peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. But until next time everybody, peace out and have a nice day.